Good morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Friday, the 15th day of November, 2024. Happy Friday. I hope you're all safe and healthy. Hope your family's safe and healthy. And hope the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field, along with the first responders every day trying to save lives, and those that pick up garbage, keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries such as mail for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women that are out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover the teenagers and children that are victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People that are also victims of prostitution and child prostitution, pornography, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators of these things, double curses on those that make this a business to make money, and double curses on the perverts that make this industry go. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. More than 600,000 men, women, children, families, senior citizens, veterans, homeless on the streets of the United States of America and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. There's going to be a basketball game tonight. The New York Knicks are hosting the Brooklyn Nets at Madison Square Garden. First thing I want to do is clear up. There's always, because Knicks Nation is so large, and because the Knicks are historical franchise, they're always in the news. Sometimes for good, sometimes for BS. Yesterday was BS. My man Perk, who I respect and like, who has the Knicks back, was complaining about the defense of the Knicks and Tom Thibodeau. It seems every year I get this, people question, he's supposed to be a defensive coach. That's how it usually starts, this type of BS. He's supposed to be a defensive coach. He is a defensive coach. It takes time to acclimate Cat, El Gato Grande, and Mikal into his schemes. They're also missing Precious Achua, a key defensive piece, off the bench, as well as Landry Shamet, and we just got back Cam Payne, and Deuce is a little hobbled. So it takes time, and Thibs teams always start slow. When are people going to really pick that up? This is his 5th season in New York. Y'all would think, even if you didn't know him from Chicago and Minnesota, you would pick that up. The only things people pick up from Chicago and Minnesota is what they want to bring as negatives instead of what really is. But anyway, it takes time for them to acclimate. And the thing that kills me, they were on the second night of a back-to-back, so they gave up 124 points. But the night before, they only gave up 99. How come nobody mentioned that they gave up less than 100 the night before? Only that they gave up 124 after that. You see how stupid it gets? But no, Tom Thibodeau is a defensive coach. They are going to get it. And especially when Mitchell Robinson gets back. Well, before that, when Precious comes, you're going to see the defense go up a notch. And then, of course, when Landry Shamet comes, and now you got Payne. Now, Payne is, as Thibs say, he's a pest on defense. He's very pesky, way Thibs say. So it's going to be all right defensively. Again, please consider that this is the league, and that was the second night of a back-to-back. And the Knicks have probably one of the toughest schedules in the early season of any team. So all of this is combined to get what you're seeing. Now tonight, Cam Payne, Miles McBride, El Gato, and Jalen Brunson are all on the injured list. Brunson is probable. Cameron is probable. They list Deuce and Cat as questionable. But this is what you get in the league. This is the league, y'all. This ain't high school where you play 20 games, or this ain't college where you play 35 games. This is the league. You play 82 games, okay? And you're going to get hamstring pulls, knee contusions, inflammations, ankle sprains. That's going to happen. That's part of the league, okay? Thing about our guys, though, is they usually play through that mess. And they play at a high level through that mess, okay? So that you even forget that they're dealing with this. But they are. And I kind of expect all of these guys to be there tonight ready to play. I'll be surprised if they're not. At this point, we're still waiting for Precious news. At this point, he hasn't been cleared for contact. I'm hoping that happens soon, because when that does, we'll be good. Like I said, I'm expecting Shamet around Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving will be like 2 weeks away. So I'm saying to y'all, chill. About 2 weeks, things will start looking better. And then don't let Mitch Rob come back because, okay, it's going to go to another level. So don't worry about Tom Thibodeau and his defense. He's going to have that covered. That's his job. He know what he's doing. Right now, we just got to focus tonight on Brooklyn. It looks like, as far as Brooklyn is concerned, it looks like Ben Simmons is going to play. Now, Ben Simmons is not the All NBA player that he was when he was in Philly. He was All NBA. I believe he was also a Defensive Player of the Year, which is why he got the big contract. But he still is a good player, and he's still dangerous, and he's still, most of all, a distributor. So tonight, Watford is out. Let's see. Bodega 44 is out. Dorian Finney-Smith is day-to-day probable. Claxton is day-to-day questionable. Duran Sharp is out. So Simmons is not on the injured list, so he'll play. He'll probably play today. I'm looking to see if I don't see his name anywhere, though. I'm looking to see. Then I am looking at BSPN. But it looks like Dennis Schroeder, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, and probably Ben Simmons, unless it's Dorian Finney-Smith, and then Nick Claxton will be starting. Oh, there's Simmons. Simmons behind Claxton. That don't make no sense. But anyway, Simmons is going to play. They're going to have Simmons, Wilson, Clowney, Zaire Williams, Keon Johnson. That'll be their bench. This is the league. On any given night, anybody can be anybody. And the thing about Cam Thomas in the Garden is y'all have seen him go off in the Garden before. The Garden is that stage not just for the Knicks, it's for every player. So when a player comes to play at Madison Square Garden and hears the crowd that is the Knicks crowd, it inspires both sides, see? So Cam, you can expect him to go off. So this night we're going to need the defense on the perimeter, especially with Deuce, with Cam Payne, with Bridges, OG. We're going to need the defense on the perimeter for sure. And, of course, Josh Hart as well. And we're going to need Cat to be Cat. I expect another big game from Cat despite the knee contusion because I don't think on a good night, Nick Claxton is good, but I don't think he can guard Cat if he was fully healthy. He's going to have a hard time tonight. Okay. And so this is a good opportunity for the Knicks. They're 3-0 on Friday night. Knicks, apparently, people have been pointing that out to me. So hopefully we got a good shot at winning this game. And that would be good because then this week, if we win this game, they would go on 2-1. It was a good week, okay? 2-1 this week. So, yeah, let's see what happens. And hopefully they get a W out tonight. It's not going to be easy, but it'll be good. Then we got to play this team again on Sunday. So we got 2 games against the Nets. The funny thing about it is both games are at Madison Square Garden. Whatever, this quirky schedule. And so, and then Sunday is another one of those back-to-backs. They play Sunday, and I believe they follow that up with a Monday game, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check that. Yeah, they play Sunday against Brooklyn, and then they play Monday against Washington. So it's another back-to-back. So yeah, you're gonna need your support. Like I said, when we started this, I said if they end up playing 500 basketball during this stretch because of the injuries, we're doing good. So if they win tonight, they would have beat Philly, lost to Chicago, and if they win tonight, they beat Brooklyn. So that's good. They lost to Indiana on this past Sunday. So they lost to Indiana. That's right. They lost to Indiana Sunday. So they beat 2-2, this week on pace. Okay. And then we still got 2 more games to go here in this stretch here. So let's see what happens. This is gonna be a challenge. But tonight I think they'll be up for it. I think they will. And so let's support our squad. Don't worry about the defense. It'll be there. They'll get it going eventually. Like I said, this is the league. Everybody's going through the same thing. Nobody's completely healthy, and it's early in the season. Some teams have suffered pretty catastrophic injuries, actually. And then as far as the league, when you look at it, all of the standings, it's Cleveland and Boston distinguishing themselves in the East, and then Oklahoma City, Golden State, and Phoenix right now in the West. I mean, Denver's doing good too, but it's early. In the East, it's a dogfight. For once you get past Boston at 10-3, there's a bunch of 7-6, 5-6, 5-7. It's a typical knockdown, drag out dogfight in the Eastern Conference. And so the Knicks are still in it, obviously, still early. So there's no need to panic or act a fool. We'll be all right. Let's, let them play these games. Let them get used to each other. Let them get acclimated and go from there. The key tonight, though, is going to be containing Cam Thomas as much as possible. He's going to shoot. Cam Thomas is going to shoot. He's going to do what he does. The key thing, and I was talking to somebody about this the other day. People complain about Mikal Bridges, which I find to be terrifically insulting, silly, and stupid. But Cam Thomas averages 24 a game. He's going to take his shots. He averages 24 a game. He probably takes, he takes 7 threes a game, 18 shots a game. So he's going to probably get his 24. The thing is that you want to make it difficult for him. In the league, players going to get what they average. You just want to make it difficult for them to get it, okay? And I'm very confident that Mr. Bridges will make it very difficult for Mr. Thomas to get it, okay? So anyway, y'all enjoy the game. I'll see the replay tomorrow night. Please be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Sure.